What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something absolutely insane. Get ready, must see, the worst employee mistakes, caught on camera. We've scoured the internet to find the most shocking, the most unbelievable, the funniest workplace fails ever recorded. You won't believe how these workplace fails unfold. Some are dangerous, some are hilarious. Every single one is a lesson in what not to do on the job. Total chaos, massive destruction. Moments that will make you cringe. From catastrophic forklift crashes to employees getting into screaming matches with customers. Caught in 4K blunders, and we'll break down what went wrong and how it could have been avoided. We saved the most mind-blowing clip for the very end. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, let's jump into the madness. Alright, let's dive right into our first case study in workplace mishaps. Kicking things off with clip number 1, we find ourselves in a setting that could be anywhere. A sleek, modern office lobby, maybe a high-end supermarket. It's the kind of place you walk through every day without a second thought. A picture of corporate tidiness and order. But as we're about to see, danger often lurks where you least expect it, hiding in plain sight. And here's our catalyst. Someone from the cleaning crew has just finished mopping the floor. They give it one last look, and then walk off screen, leaving behind a glistening, dangerously wet surface. Now look closely. What's missing from this picture? It's the single most important thing in this situation. There is absolutely no yellow wet floor sign, not a single warning to alert people to the hazard. This is a critical and costly oversight. And right on cue, here comes our unlucky employee. They're completely oblivious, focused on their destination, carrying a precarious stack of important-looking papers. They're clearly in a hurry, probably heading to a meeting they're already late for. They take one confident step onto the wet tiles. And it's an instant, catastrophic wipeout. Physics takes over completely. Their legs fly up into the air, and that stack of papers explodes into a blizzard of white, scattering like confetti. You can see the moment they land hard on their back. The impact is brutal. Ouch. That is a fall that will definitely be felt tomorrow, and for many days after. Immediately, people nearby rush over to help, their expressions shifting from surprise to serious concern. And while a slip like this might seem funny in a cartoon, in reality, it's anything but. We're talking about serious potential injuries, severe back injuries, broken bones, or even a concussion from their head hitting the hard tile floor. Beyond the immediate pain and injury, this incident becomes a huge liability for the company. It's a textbook case of negligence. Think about the chain of events that follows. Workers' compensation claims, potential legal action, and a damaged reputation. A simple $10 plastic sign would have saved one person a world of pain and embarrassment, and the company a potential lawsuit that could easily cost tens of thousands of dollars. So let this be a lesson that sticks. If you clean and the floor is wet, your job isn't done until you put down a sign. It's the final, most crucial step. This isn't just about following rules or company policy. It's about basic respect for the safety and well-being of everyone around you. A moment of carelessness can have lasting consequences. Don't be the person who causes a completely preventable disaster. Get ready, because we're about to witness a masterclass in destruction. We're inside a state-of-the-art distribution center, a truly massive warehouse that serves as the beating heart of a major logistics operation. Look at this place. Shelves stretch up to the ceiling, packed tight with hundreds of thousands of dollars in inventory. Every single box represents value, a link in a complex supply chain. And in this vast space, we have one employee, and one very powerful, very heavy machine. Sada for and in the right hands, it's an essential tool. In the wrong hands, it's a battering ram. Unfortunately, this driver is treating his shift like a level in a video game, pushing the machine way too fast down a tight, unforgiving aisle. There are no reset buttons out here. He's whipping around corners with a heavy pallet raised high. The basic laws of physics are screaming in protest. A high center of gravity and lateral momentum are a recipe for disaster. The load shifts. The forklift becomes dangerously unstable, and it starts to wobble. That's the point of no return. And then with a sickening crunch of metal, it tips directly into the storage racks. The catastrophic chain reaction begins. The first shelf buckles under the force, its structural integrity gone. It leans heavily into the next, and an unstoppable line of metal dominoes comes crashing down in a wave of industrial carnage. Pallets weighing hundreds of pounds fall like stones. Boxes burst open on impact. Valuable products rain down from 30 feet in the air, shattering and spilling everywhere. The noise is absolutely deafening, a symphony of groaning steel and shattering goods. The dust cloud is so thick it chokes the air. In a matter of seconds, an entire aisle is completely destroyed. The inventory is a total loss, and the racking equipment itself is ruined beyond repair. This is a multi-thousand-dollar mistake, easily. And that's before you even factor in the cleanup costs and operational downtime. But worst of all, if another employee had been walking down that aisle, they could have been seriously injured or even killed. This is why proper, continuous forklift training isn't optional, it's a critical necessity. One untrained, reckless operator can bring a multi-million-dollar operation to a grinding, expensive halt. From massive destruction to sneaky deception. This one's straight out of a spy movie, except the spy isn't very good. High-end electronics, designer accessories, small expensive items, a quick glance, a quick grab, and into the backpack it goes. They think they're alone, unaware a high-def camera sees everything. The evidence is undeniable. In most cases, instant termination, and depending on value, expect charges, a record, fines, even jail time, usually caught during inventory. Onde está o fai comstad, almastan. Then they review the tapes. Boom. Stealing from your job is the fastest way to wreck your career and future. Remember, there are cameras everywhere. It is never worth it. Chapter 4. This next one is messy. We're in an industrial plant handling a fluid transfer, a procedure with precise steps, valves, hoses, gauges. Our employees in a hurry. Connections aren't double-checked. A clamp's loose, maybe the wrong attachment altogether. Pressure starts to build. The hose shakes like a snake about to strike. Then, boom, the hose blows off the vat. A geyser sprays everywhere. It's a full-on flood, coating floors and walls. Hundreds, maybe thousands of gallons, gone. Cleanup can require hazmat teams, expensive and slow. Production stops for hours or days. Cost skyrockets. A few extra seconds to double-check would have prevented all of this. You can bet this clip headlined the next safety meeting. Get ready to cringe. A masterclass in losing customers and getting fired, wrong order or defective product, emotions high, the correct playbook, stay calm, listen, empathize, apologize, offer a solution. But this employee meets anger with anger. It becomes a public spectacle in seconds. Viral video, 1-star reviews, brand damage that outcosts any refund. Better option, deep breath, let them vent. Say, I understand your frustration. How can I make this right? If abuse starts, get a manager. Don't engage. One outburst costs thousands in future business. De-escalation protects customers, your job, and the brand. Every single time. If you're eating, maybe pause. We're in a restaurant kitchen where hygiene should be sacred. Instead of stepping away and covering properly, they sneeze into their hand, wipe it on an apron, and go right back to mixing the salad with the same hand. That's a colossal food safety violation. No, a highway for illness. Correct protocol. Step away, cover with your elbow. Wash hands at least 20 seconds, then fresh gloves. Footage like this can shut a restaurant down. Fines, awful reviews, lost trust. Health codes exist for a reason. One unhygienic moment can sicken dozens and destroy a business. This one's pure comedic failure. A super durable product demo. Watch this. This can withstand anything. Expectation, bounce back harmlessly. Reality, it explodes into a dozen pieces. The salesperson's smile vanishes on the spot. The unbreakable tag lies in ruins. Phones out. Uploads. Viral in minutes. Lesson, practice the demo, test the limits, verify claims. Maybe a bad unit, maybe overhyped marketing. Either way, epic fail becomes internet legend. Our final clip is quiet, and just as dangerous. The first line of defense, fast asleep. A fire, a break-in, an alert, all missed in real time. Museum artifact theft, data breach, residents at risk. All that security spend, useless if the human fails. This is an instant firing offense. In high security roles, worse. Security guard, truck driver, air traffic controller, machine operator, brakes and shift limits exist for a reason. The silence here is the scariest part. This is how disasters slip by. And that is a wrap on another incredible showcase of workplace chaos. We've seen it all today, haven't we? From painful slips on freshly mopped floors to catastrophic forklift crashes that defy belief. We witnessed epic product demonstrations go spectacularly wrong, and even caught a few employees taking an unscheduled nap on the job. It's been a wild ride through the world of what not to do. Every single clip is a powerful, sometimes hilarious lesson in what not to do. They're a stark reminder of how fast a normal day can spiral into disaster when you're not focused, or when procedures are ignored. I'm still personally reeling from that unbelievable forklift pileup and the so-called unbreakable demo product that shattered into a million pieces. The look on their faces said it all. So now I have to ask you, which moment was the absolute wildest fail for you? Was it the sleepy forklift driver, or the exploding syrup? Drop your pick in the comments below. Seriously, I go through and read every single one, and your reactions are half the fun. But you know, these clips are so much more than just pure entertainment. They are undeniable proof of why proper training, following safety protocols, and just using a little bit of common sense are non-negotiable. It might seem like checklists and procedures slow things down, but as we've seen, they save a massive amount of time, money, and pain in the long run. Remember, one small mistake, one shortcut, one moment of distraction can have enormous consequences. It's not just about a funny video, it's about potential injuries, costly damages, and putting your entire team and the company at risk. Stay sharp out there. We had an absolute blast watching these insane moments with you. If you enjoyed the chaos as much as we did, do us a favor and completely destroy that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get for these epic fails. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and smash that notification bell. You will be the very first to see our next batch of unbelievable clips. And trust me, you won't want to miss it because next week we're featuring the best viewer-submitted fails. That's right, your clips, your chaos. Thanks again for watching. You're all absolute legends. We'll see you in the next video.